Hi guys, I'm in here today. Just want to let you guys. I just wanted to join this bandwagon that's known as the Mario Galaxy bandwagon. Just because I feel like there's been a lot of stuff going on recently with the Super Mario Galaxy universe so far. So I thought, you know what, hey, I'm gonna hop on this train since I'm more of a Galaxy person myself. And I've loved Galaxy for as long as I remember. So let's go. So first off, we're gonna start off with, of course, how crazy this year's been for Mario Galaxy. I mean, heck, and just to let alone, Mario Galaxy is probably like one of the best Mario games of all time, especially the soundtrack. Holy cow, it's good. Especially, like the Bowser fights. Holy cow, it's good. Mine's usually the final fight. Oh my god, that final fight is awesome. Now, Galaxy 1 came out around 2007. Like, around like the same time, which is funny enough because I was born in 2007, but I'm actually older than Mario Galaxy 1, believe it or not. So yeah. Now, I never played Mario Galaxy at that time because I didn't really have a Wii. My grandparents had a Wii at their house. And funny enough, every time I would go there, I would play Mario Galaxy on my Wii. Like, it was just so fun. It was so awesome. But oh man, there was one galaxy that always kicked me and my cousin's butt every time. And it was Sweet Sweet Galaxy. That one galaxy, it just gamed over all of our lives. Like, we lost all our lives. We got so many game overs. I can't even count how many we've had. We lost so many games. It was even to the point where we thought we could not beat the games. Like, we didn't even think we could beat Mario Galaxy 1. It was like, yeah, we can't beat this game. We can't. It's not happening. Well, then, years fly by. I eventually come up here, and then, I was planning I had a Switch 1, and then 2021, we got the announcement of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, a limited time release game that comes with 3 awesome Mario games. We have Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and of course, Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I definitely still remember the collections coming. Too bad this collection was only a limited time release, by the way. So, yeah. First time, by the way, this is my first exposure to 64 and Sunshine since I ever played Galaxy. But hey, having a more modern way to play Galaxy is awesome. I I definitely remember booting it up, being like, "Oh my god, this feels so much better to play." You're playing Galaxy 1 with the Joy-Con, with Joy-Con felt good, and Pro Controller. I mean, I know that's not the way to play is with a Pro Controller, but it just felt better, like more Mario games do this. Sure, you do Odyssey with, the split, but just Pro Controller feels so comfortable to use and all that stuff. It just feels good. But oh boy, I got the nightmare. I saw Sweet Sweet Galaxy again, and I nearly threw my head in the towel. I tried it, of course, and of course I just died so many times. But the reason we struggled a lot with it was because we were just trying to rush it. We were like not waiting to just settle and let the slowness come on. We were just about going fast. We were just about going so fast about this whole thing. We were just about going as fast as possible through these levels because we don't like when slow. I mean, heck, look at Mario Kart. That's like a speed one. We always wanted to go fast in any shape or form when it comes to these things. We were fully willing to go fast. Then eventually I was like, wait, what if I don't go fast here? What if I just take my time? So I did, and that's how I beat it. I was the first one of us to beat Sweet Sweet Galaxy, and I eventually told my cousins how, and they did too. Eventually, we never thought, though, we could still beat it with how many stars we needed to get to the final boss. But eventually, I was the first one to actually properly beat it through this collection. I managed to beat Mario Galaxy on here for the very first time, and I was super excited. It felt like years were just kicked off my shoulder. Like so many years. It felt like everything just went off my shoulders. I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. That game is still awesome. I felt like I never had the chance. So yeah, that was special. I eventually did with my cousins back on the Wii, which was awesome. But then we had a long Galaxy break. Sure, there was Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I mean, sure, there's a Mario Galaxy story, but wasn't there. But in between playing all these Mario things most of my life, I was like, man, I wonder if Mario could ever be a movie someday. And don't with the original one that came back out like 19 something, I forgot what year that one was, but not great. But then out of nowhere, Illumination comes and we get this bad boy, the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2023. Yeah, this movie was awesome, dude. I know that some people were mixed on the voice acting, even especially with Chris Pratt, But honestly, Chris Pratt did a great job voicing Mario. Honestly, the whole movie felt good. Now I know there's a lot of people being like, "Is Bowser gonna kidnap Peach and Mario Luigi are gonna get sucked in it to learn everything and save her?" No. Apparently, the director said that having Peach and Luigi in their original roles would just been too simple for a Mario story, which I can understand. You know what? I completely understand where you're coming from. I get it, yeah. This one felt like an average one where Bowser just wanted a bright-eyed Peach and all that stuff. But I also thought it was kind of cool that I think they had like Peach fall in love with Mario in this sort of scenario instead of Mario being in love with Peach, all that stuff. So we'll take that instead of anything else rather than other things. So yeah, this movie's awesome. Of course, it's kind of like a classic. Gotta take down a Koopa from destroying, who knows, or ruling the Mushroom Kingdom or something like that. So I like that. I enjoyed it. Honestly, it's still a great movie. There's so many references to classic and modern Mario games that I literally almost went insane. Honestly, I'd give the movie a solid 10 out of 10. But we didn't really get any more Mario Galaxy references until 2025. 2025 was the year that felt like it's with Mario's 35th anniversary. Of course, I think around October of 2025, we got the release of this Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2, a repackaged version of Super Mario Galaxy 1, and a full 60 frames per second 4K remaster of Super Mario Galaxy 2. Fun fact, this was the very first time I played Galaxy 2 was through this, since I never played it on a Wii. I'm pretty sure Galaxy 2 came out like 2009, I think. I did some research, and yeah, it came out like 2009. So yeah. Fun fact, I used to not like Yoshi, but that's until I finally played Galaxy 2. I'm like, okay, you know what? Yoshi's not bad for character. He's pretty awesome. So, yeah. Being able to play these games in 4K, 60 frames per second is awesome. Now, I have seen some people like, why'd you get this as Galaxy 1 and you already have this thing with 3D All-Stars and Galaxy 1s in it? Sure, I don't know how it runs, but I'm still get it just for that. If you just want to play 64 in Sunshine, you can. Or not so thrown out, so but still. This is ironically the best way about Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. Marline's graphics today instead of having to go back and play them on a Wii. Now this was awesome because I didn't even know there was a Galaxy 2, so it felt great to play this. But also I know around this time we also got, you know how in the Mario Galaxy games Rosalie has a storybook? Well, imagine that, but in real life. Yep, this is a physical version of the Super Mario Galaxy book that Rosalia reads to the Lumas. You can actually read through this thing, discover everything that Rosalia went through as a kid, and how she became like, you know, the protector of like the whole galaxy or universe. Dude, I've read this story so many times that it's just such a heartfelt story. Same with like the Mario Galaxy 1 game. Like everything just feels so real. Like I could generally read this for hours and not get bored. And just think about how everything ties into the Mario Galaxy game and everything. It just feels so good and realistic all at once. So like if you don't want to play the game, if you just want to play the game, you're trying to still read the storybook, sure you can go for it. But if you just so happen to go like a Barnes and Noble and they have this on a good buy tender, I would recommend you pick this up for sure if you're a Mario Galaxy fan. Dude, it's such a great story. Honestly, that is awesome. But then, of course, in 2026, on April 1st, 2026, arguably was probably the biggest day of the year. We got the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Honestly, I have seen a lot of people judging this game, like it's not on Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that. Pretty sure the score for Rotten Tomatoes on this thing's like mixed, like it's like the 40 or something like that, 46. But yeah, I can kind of see what they mean. I mean, heck, this movie had so many more references to the previous Mario games. Heck, even to references that nearly threw my brain out the window. Honestly, I'm not going into it much, but the post-credit scene with Daisy is pretty cool. I will definitely be there for another Mario movie, which sounds like they're gonna do in like 2029, by the way. So that's like 2 or 3 years away from now, something like that. 3 years actually. Yeah, but I have seen a lot of things that some people barely feel like this is a Mario Galaxy movie. That feels more like a crazy adventure and stuff like that. I kind of get it. But I also feel like they turned down the whole thing instead of like Peach being in love with Mario, they kind of reversed it in a way. Have Mario be in love with Peach in that sort of sense. Which, I kind of get, but it just feels weird. We just went from like a generic princess being in love with a plumber to a plumber being in love with a princess out of nowhere. Kind of weird if you ask me. I don't know. Just weird. Also, I like how Luigi was more into the story in this movie compared to him just being locked in a cage the whole time versus the last movie. So that's good. But of course, there's a lot of issues this people seems. But also was like, man, they really made Bowser all over the place. I find Bowser like all over the place in this movie. Like one, he actually wants to try and be good since he grew since the first movie. But then it's also like he doesn't want to disappoint his son and eventually just near the end of the movie goes full villain mode and tries to kill them, which is crazy. So I wouldn't say he's the evilest villain. I would say his son Bowser Jr. definitely takes the spot for being the most evil character so far in the Mario movie universe. So it's not quite as good, but it still has its areas. So yeah, I will say that. But anyway, the things that made me most glad was seeing Rob in this in the Gateway Galaxy like planet transport area. I almost felt like my eyes were gonna blow out of my brain. But hey, I get it. It was just one character cameo, and I thought I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine. I can deal with that. It's fine. Just one cameo. I think, but there's Lumar little dudes in there too. I can't remember. It's been a while. I'll have to rewatch this movie again and probably do like a full another in-depth review on this. I did a review on it back in like April, so you can go check that video out. Yeah. But also somehow having Star Fox. Star Fox in my what? In my Mario Galaxy movie. What? That almost made my eyes come out of my eye socket. I almost felt like I was gonna explode. Like, what is Star Fox doing in my Mario Galaxy movie? You guys, they're literally opening up so many possibilities already for other movies. At this point, you might as well just do a dang Star Fox movie. You got a Zelda movie coming. They did a Pokemon movie a couple years ago. Something like that. I think it was Detective Pikachu. And heck, you already got the Sonic movies lined up. So it's like, okay, at this point, they're just doing this to kick open that cinematic universe at this point. Yeah, they're literally just almost on an over area of kicking open that cinematic universe. Because with the Mario cast, you really only have a few in for the Galaxy movie. They have Peach and Rosalina, which, by the way, I loved it, the sister dynamic that they were. Even though we don't have much about Peach's backstory, I really do like it, the fact that Rosalina's her sister. But as if that's in the games, I don't think so. Now, in terms of things, if you already have this, you already have some characters fit for Smash movie. You got Mario, Peach, Luigi, Bowser, Bowser Jr., you already got Daisy as one, so that's one of the characters you can have in Smash, and that's already confirmed, by the way. If you ever play like the Smash Bros. Games, they're in those. Especially Smash Bros. Ultimate. Are we gonna get into a Smash game, by the way? I don't know. Who else? Oh yeah, you also got Rob, he's also a Smash character. Same with, Fox. Bro. Of course, Pokemon, got like a few Pokemon there too. Which I haven't seen that, so yeah. But then, of course, the Sonic movies be kinda there. Given that Sonic's the only playable character in Smash, I feel like if they were doing a new Smash game, please give us more than just Sonic. Knuckles and Shadow Rises to assist trophies when they're in the movie do way more than that. So yeah. Honestly, guys, this entire thing has been crazy. Honestly, it's kind of crazy just how much Mario Galaxy they've pumped out. That's not an the fact that there's also Mario Galaxy Amiibo out there for the Mario Galaxy collection. Man, I've had the craziest life in Mario Galaxy, probably the craziest in almost of any YouTuber's history. Well, Galaxy 1 will always be probably my most played Mario Galaxy out of the two. I still will play Galaxy 2. I just haven't beat it yet. The only Galaxy game I've beaten is 1, and I had to re-beat it all again on the Galaxy collection. And I also had to beat Galaxy 2, so yeah. It's kind of crazy just how much we've had. With just like so much more Galaxy these past years. And honestly, being a huge Mario fan, I love it. I mean, honestly, whatever new Mario game that happens is gonna be awesome. And I'm really hoping if we eventually do get a new 3D Mario game, I don't think it needs to be. I don't think we need a Mario Galaxy 2 or something like that or anything. So yeah, as long as it's good, then I think it'd be fun to attack, bro. Honestly, as long as we have it, it's gonna be good. Honestly, let me know what you guys think about Mario Galaxies, especially even Mario Galaxy 2, the stories, or your Mario Galaxy history. Let me know what you guys have. And heck, did you guys end up buying these Mario Galaxy games like I did? Heck, did you guys get the Mario Galaxy storybook? Heck, have you guys seen the Mario movie in 2023 movie? And have you guys seen the Mario Galaxy movie? Let me know in the comments down below. Until then, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video with a Sonic video. I have a Sonic video planned for tomorrow, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Until then, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video in the comments. Also, feel free to leave a like, that'd be awesome. Also, feel free to leave a dislike, that's absolutely fine. But, guys, make sure you please hit that subscribe button. We made it to 100 subscribers just yesterday, so please hit that subscribe button. Let's keep keep this going. Let's try and get to 1,000 before the end of the year. You're doing awesome. So please hit that subscribe button. That'd be amazing. But until then, I am out of here. I gotta go smash a Koopa or something. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. See you tomorrow.